everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Last time, we had an adventure with a certain troublesome little yellow toad in the old clockworks. Using the dynamic duo that was Toad and Luigi, we were able to do lots of clever, really interesting stuff and explore the last of the mansion there was to be explored. But that's not all we did. We also got the final upgrade for the Poltergust 5000. So it's no longer just the Poltergust 5000, but the Super Poltergust 5000. In other words, EGAD gave us a Dyson. This time, it's showtime. We are gonna go into the main clock tower and fight the boss now that we have everything necessary to access said area. Let's go. All right, Luigi. Ready to take a gander at that security camera? Oh, right, there was also a security camera image that Toad brought back with him. I kind of forgot to mention that. That area is just behind the clock tower gate. Another possessor? I wish I could say I was surprised. Anywho, he and those ghosts seem to be headed to the top of the tower. Remember how to look— oh right, you need a 3DS to look around. Again, Luigi, I'll spot you on this time because EGAD was too cheap to give you a 3DS and just gave you a regular DS, but don't make a habit out of it, okay, buddy? That's not a good habit to get into. That sack, is that a painting inside? Why are those boos guarding it so closely? Wait a minute, there's something familiar about that hat. Gee, I wonder what it is. What could it ever be? I know the last time we saw this painting, you could see the boots and the bottom of the overalls in it, but come on, it's a hat with an M on it, and Luigi is in the room. Okay, well, he says that the boos couldn't have started creating spirit balls all on their own, so there must be somebody giving them that ability. Okay. I guess that is technically new information. I wonder how each of those possessors got a hold of a dark moon piece. That can't be a coincidence. And then, that is one big scary shadow. I'm starting to think that the dark moon didn't break apart all by itself. That glow coming from outside the limits of the image gives me a very bad feeling. It's almost like there's an evil presence ordering the possessors to guard the dark moon pieces. Could it be that all the ghosts in Evershade Valley are being commanded by some evil villain? Who or what could that source possibly be? Anywho, I could ponder forever— I'm sorry, but— yeah, we have the rotor. Yeah, we have it. Sure. Excellent. You need to install it near the big clock face. And here, don't forget our precious clock hands. I don't know, Luigi's hammer space might be too small even for that much. It's a good thing you have such deep pockets. He acknowledged it! Luigi looks confused. He's like, what are you talking about? All right, youngster, it's showtime. Get to the top of the clock tower and find that dark moon piece. Stay on your guard. The possessor ghost is likely at the top of the tower. Be careful and look lively, Luigi. Egad, look at you. 3 missions in a row, you're dropping us off right where we need to be. It's time we go past the gates. But what combination do we input? If you remember in this peephole, there is a clock visible, displaying the time of 7:30. We take that code from beyond the gate and input that. If it will react, thank you, because I had to point it upward or else it wouldn't count. That was a little bit too far. Who does the bell toll for but you? I get the feeling I messed up that quote somehow, but here we are in the movement, so I don't care, because I've been waiting to go here for the longest time, because it's so darn cool looking. Just the inner movements of a clock, and this being the idea for the final area. Okay, after the complete and utter bother that the stairs were in the previous mission, I have to say that I'm very glad that this area is a lot cooler and has a much more interesting idea. Also, there is the final gem. As we're working our way up, though, okay, not to put a damper on the good mood, because I do like this area a lot, and I am not meaning to bring it down by this at all. Up until this point, I've kind of liked the story okay. You know, it's a Mario game, or, again, I guess a Luigi game. It's not exactly big on story by any means. I know that you really shouldn't expect much in the way of story from Mario or Luigi really all that much, especially nowadays, but okay, it kind of bothers me how up to this point the story didn't really take itself all that seriously, and now it suddenly is. Because, like, okay, does anybody really not know what is going on behind the scenes? In the opening cutscene, we saw King Boo destroy the Dark Moon. He wasn't really even in the shadows. We could clearly see who it was. You see King Boo in the loading screens for this game. He's the face that pops up when you get a game over, like we got in the Scarescraper. Like, I don't think there is a single person who didn't think that that was what had happened, because the game outright shows it to you, and the in-game art and loading screens and everything else is constantly reminding you of him. Like, and the fact that they're like, I wonder who's in that painting, I wonder why the Boos are guarding it so closely, when you can see an M on the I'm sorry, it's just, not to be overly negative, but it is one thing that bugs me. I don't expect a Mario game to be big on story. The part of it that bothers me is just that the story decides to suddenly take itself way too seriously midway through. When up to this point, there hasn't been any mystery. It's actually been very tongue-in-cheek about just how obvious everything is going on. Heck, there's times where Egad is about to mention it himself, and then he gets cut off. We saw that back in the Gloomy Manor. It just kind of bugs me a little bit. Anyway. You know what? No, I'll ride this all the way to the top and waste more valuable time just to see if there's... Okay, now we can't go any higher. I guess I could make up for the 3 wasted seconds by getting 3 coins for my ranking. All right, let's go through the door. The Belfry. Ooh, lots of boxes. Reminds me of Box Mountain Mayhem from Mario Party! I complimented it a lot earlier, but it bears repeating right now. Just so much personality. Nailed the personality of Luigi. Got the humor so right. It's just all so good. Welcome to the boss fight, I guess. This is the polar opposite for me of the stairs mission, where I really don't like the area leading up to it, but I like the boss fight quite a bit. I like the area leading up to this fight, but I'm not a fan of the fight itself. It really is just a gauntlet of fighting lots and lots of regular ghosts. It's kind of lame, actually. I mean, we're just fighting greenies in a boss fight. I know that they gotta start you off a little bit easy, and we've only taken out the second wave of enemies, but still, it's just, I don't know, doesn't really do it for me all that much. Not really a big fan. 4! All right, I guess we only actually locked down to 3 of them, though, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, because that's pretty standard. Yeah, not really a big fan of this. You just gotta fight ghost after ghost after ghost. If you got the upgrade to get the Super Poltergust, then really good on you. Very good timing that we got it in the last mission. I was very glad that we got it then, actually, because it makes this fight a breeze. And clarifying what I said earlier, when you are sucking up ghosts, the meter does go up faster, The issue that I have with it, making the HP to plate quicker, is that if you're having bad luck with the ghost going just all over the place or sucking up multiple ghosts, because it goes quicker, it gives you less time to get your bearing straight to fill up the meter because it's going so much faster. So I do find it a little harder to fill up the meter. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm stunned, I'm stunned, I'm stunned, I'm stunned. Thank you for giving me time to get out of the way. He'll just bounce around inside of the clock. And then, once he's stunned, you can attack him and take off his overcoat. I think you know what's coming next. Got that, haven't taken any damage so far. It's 5 o'clock now. I wish I knew all the quotes from the clock boss in Super Mario RPG. I think I used to. It's 5 o'clock, time to get home from school and not do your homework and play Animal Crossing on the GameCube. That's what 5 o'clock meant for me when I was a kid, so I guess I'll go with that. Yeah, this wave of enemies is seriously just a bunch of beetles that die to your Strobel. Come on, buddy. I want to freak out at the difficulty of this enemy gauntlet, but you're not giving me the means to. Okay, I guess I'll give you this. So we got sneakers once again. You can see where they are once they're over the sand again. You can use your dark light device for when they're not over the sand. So there's tells telling you how to actually find them. Oh, boy. Got you. Only one of you left. One sneaker on its own is no threat whatsoever. They don't really even do damage with their main method of freaking you out either. So, yeah, actually, I'll go back on what I said. Again, not really much of a challenge. Get out of the way of the clock. Almost got too greedy for my own good. 7 o'clock. Time to lie and say that you're done with your homework. That's also what I did when I was a kid, but I'm not proud of that, so please don't say that I told you to do it. Oh, it took damage for the first time. I guess I kind of deserved that. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yep. No. These freaking hammer shield greenies. They're probably my least favorite regular enemy we've run into so far, and they're greenies. I think that should speak volumes for just how annoying they are. The fact that a greenie manages to be my least favorite enemy up to this point. Okay, that one was just me being stupid. I had no excuse for getting hurt by a regular old greenie right there. He didn't even have his hammer. But if I had a hammer, I would tell you to go shove yours up your... I guess you don't have one of those anymore, so you can't. You'll get off easy this time, but not in the next lap. 8 o'clock! Time to watch reruns of bad sitcoms on Nick and... I don't know. I'm running out of things to say about this. There's not a whole lot here that we haven't seen already. These are all enemies we've already fought. I guess we are fighting them in a bit of a different environment because it's in close quarters, and maybe that does add a little bit of challenge to it, but I've talked about all these enemies before. We've seen them all before. We've done all this already. I'm just gonna do what I did before and make all these mummies fall over before we deal with the greenies that were inside, because I might as well take them all out at the same time and not have to worry about greenies trying to punch me while I am trying to fight the mummies. Get that. Poo-poo. At least I can appreciate that sound clip. That's a good one. As the sands of time blow away once more, it is now another multiple of 4, and you know what that means. It means a pattern is developing, and we can fight the possessor once more. Thank you again for giving me a chance to get up. You really don't have to do that. It is so nice of you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Barely got you in time. I'm gonna get crushed to death by these two hands. Wow. There go your pets. And now that you have turned red from embarrassment, just like that clown from Yoshi's Island, Bert the Bashful, I think is what his name is. It's now 9 o'clock somewhere. More beetles. Great boss fight. Really, great boss fight. Great boss fight. Wonderful boss fight. Challenging boss fight. Insert other sarcasm here. That was it. 10 o'clock. We're into double digits now. Hope you're not messing around. Oh, creepers. Hey, I'm a fan of this. We get to hear the funny sound clip again. At least we have a 50-50 chance of doing so 4 times, meaning on average we'll hear it twice. You heard both of them at the same time. There's like, get you. You didn't make the funny sound. Oh, there's 5 of you. Okay, so if I have good luck, maybe I'll hear it 3 times. There it is. And now, once again, gimme. Ah, only twice. Not really a challenge. Those guys don't really move. They're only a challenge when you have to fight other ghosts around them that aren't them, though, because you can get dragged through them. Robotic bombs. Okay. That one just exploded from nothing. I mean, I won't complain about an easier time, but, well, actually, I have kind of been complaining about things being easy up to this point, so I guess I will. Okay, so they activate on their own. Okay, I don't have to do that. And that's that. That was certainly a thing. It's 12 o'clock. You're all out of time. Okay, this one's not so bad. I actually do kind of like this one. I do think it is a little bit pointless that they throw so many easy ones at you, and they might as well start you off a little bit sooner than that. I do at least appreciate this phase, because you're getting to fight all the different types of ghosts at the same time. You know I gotta be going mad when I say I actually appreciate the fact that I'm having to fight one of these hammer greenies that I just said was my least favorite enemy. Okay, at least he's dequipped. Boom. Get you. There's a sneaker and a slammer left. Get both. Oh, wow. Both of the same time. Yeah, the clock hands hurt you. Thought I could do it, but nope. Gimme, 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 gimme. Do not drag me. Do not drag me. Thank that. Give me this last ghost. Now that we have got all of them, it's now time to deal with the possessor in the room. Unfortunately, there is no 13 o'clock, so you don't get a home field advantage of bad luck with you being a ghost. Out of the way. You're going there. Okay, you're going there. You're going back that way. At least I don't have to fight the ghosts again. Over there. I think that's the last one. I think it's the first time a possessor actually hurt. Jeez! First time a possessor got away from me, and also the first time a possessor actually hurt me, and he did it twice just then. Good! Get you sucked up. I took way more damage than I cared to admit, but the proof is in the pudding or the recording. There is our Dark Moon piece. I'm sorry, just not really a big fan of this boss fight. At least we had a cool build up to it.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Ho-ho. Yeah.
Call me maybe.
Oh. Hello.
Outstanding, Luigi. The possessor didn't stand a chance. You really cleaned his clock. Hold still. I'll bring you back. Just had to remind me that I only had 45 HP left one more time. Is the screen different? Isn't it supposed to have like a wire frame on the back of it? I swear the screen looks different than it usually does. Huh. Drum roll! Triple star rank anyway. I guess they counted you taking a lot more damage. Not bad. So that's a triple star ranking for all but 2 of the missions in the old Clockworks. I say for a mansion that I like a lot, I proved myself. I cleaned up. Welcome back, Luigi. You are mighty heroic up there fighting that possessor ghost. Criminy! I can actually hear the possessor raging about in the Poltergust 5000. Let's get him to the vault quickly. Gem! Spectral mass! New ghost! Pointless treasure that we will never use for anything else ever again other than bragging rights! New mission unlocked that we're probably not going to play! Man, a lot of hollow victories this time around. Oof, okay. Let's at least relish in the one victory that meant something. The longer the Possessor ghosts remain with the Dark Moon pieces, the stronger they seem to get. Good thing I've been working on upgrades for the Poltergust 5000. You mean all those upgrades that you're working on that you're never going to give us because we've already obtained the last one? Anywho, that Dark Moon piece has probably been corrupted by dark energy. Let's get it all cleaned up. Here's the victory I was talking about. You gotta remember that we still got a Dark Moon piece. And with a new Dark Moon piece, comes a new haunting to explore. The more Dark Moon pieces we find, the more I think someone shattered it on purpose. Anywho, we've got to keep going. Let's check the map to see if any more fog is lifted. Ah, the top of the mountains. That's the coldest part of Evershade Valley. I hope you brought your winter coat. My shirt's long sleeve if that works, and I'm also wearing a hat. There's our 3 stars, there is our bonus mission, and we have also opened the secret mine. Doesn't look so much like a mansion, but hey, I guess Luigi's cottage didn't have as nice of a ring to it. We also have every single gem there was to find. Not the title screen, no, Egad's Vault. Yes. We have every single gem that there was to be found in the old clockwork, so how about we check out what our reward for that was? And while we're down here, I need to address something because many people corrected me on this. As much as I praise the ghost container for not having the screen wrong, it actually does. You can see that in the lower right corner, it does actually run on top of the frame for the monitor. So, I guess neither of them actually have the formatting correct. It's a shame. I wanted to give them credit. Let's check out our reward. Ah, standing tall, very proud. Getting motion sick in the process. He towers above you. Maybe this is what Mario sees all the time and he feels threatened by it, so that's why he's always so mean to poor Luigi. That's what I like to think. Now, with a cool area down that had a low point of its boss fight, getting to see our newly upgraded Poltergust in action, and a new Dark Moon piece, a new statue, a new gem, a new lot of things. Heck, a new high score for getting the largest greenie you've ever seen. I think we're gonna end off here. Next time on Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Since we've cleared another mansion and thus another chapter of the story, I think it's time for a little bit of downtime. And by that, I mean lots of yelling with friends in the Scarescraper, because we got yet another mode to play. See you guys then.
Ay,